Alright guys, welcome back. I am Lubricus. This is Cloudstone Vale, episode 11. And we're not going to waste any time today. We're going to get right to the mines. I wanted to get there in episode 10, but the nether just took us too long. So here we go. Night is falling, but it doesn't matter, because there's no night and day inside the caves. Alright. We've got all of our pickaxes, our ender chest. Got us a crafting table, some buckets just in case, and all of our tools here. Our fortune pickaxe, our silk touch pickaxe, and then our regular grinding pickaxe. And we're going to get down to that deep dark area and get going in the mines. We're going to explore as much of it as we can today. A lot of ores to get. The goal is to get, of course, fully diamond out with armor, tools, and everything diamond, so that's the goal. Alright, Deepslate's this way. Yep, this way here. Get everything fairly organized down here in the caves. Let's see, Deepslate's this way. We've got us a nice little staircase going down. And here we are in the Deepslate caves. These are the areas we've already been. So we're going to try to gather all the things we can here without getting caught by the lava here. Maybe we can get this diamond. We gotta figure out how to deal with this. This is straight drop off here, so let's see. This drops off hard right here, so maybe we go here. Really don't know exactly what to do here. I hear a spider and a skeleton nearby, but I do not see them. And a witch nearby. Wow, they must be right behind this wall. You're a baby zombie too, I believe. Okay, sorry, I had to pause there briefly. Trying to figure out how to get down to this diamond. I think there might actually be a layer beneath that diamond. I can't 100% tell, but let's see. Yeah, see where there does appear to be a layer. Well, not there though. Now what we can do is create a layer beneath these diamonds, like so. At least this diamond. There we go. And we got one diamond out of that. And let's see. Guess we can take this one out. And this one, and see if there's one. There's not one beneath it, so we'll want to put one beneath it. And that's going to be easier said than done. Maybe here? Yeah. There we go. Whoops. Almost got it without the fortune. And we're up to 2, so that's good. Good result there. Alright, let's keep looking for ores. Here's some here. And we just want to get so wealthy with ores that it doesn't matter what we do. In this world, we're going to always have plenty of materials. But that's going to take some time. There is some iron up here if we can reach it. Not easily. There we go. Keep hearing a lot of mob noises back this way. But I don't see the mobs. I hear them though. Alright, I think I'm just gonna gather all of these ores that I can, and I'm gonna do that off camera. And as I have interesting things here in the caves, I will have my finger on the pause button ready to go. Well, I'm digging out this dirt pocket here. There's a lot of iron in this area. And I'm seeing if I can find things like this where the cave opens up into other branches. And maybe find some more iron. And we've got a thunderstorm right outside brewing. Hopefully everything's good at the base. Wow, that's intense. Maybe we should go up and sleep to make sure our house doesn't burn down, especially since our inventory is nearly full. This is a big gravel pocket. We'll head up and take care of that, and then I'll meet you back down here. Well, good news, the house and farms are all fine. The wandering trader is wandering around out there. But yeah, big heavy rain, but the thunderstorm appears to be over. And everything's safe and sound. Alright, now we're heading back down to the Deepslate caves. Everything's safe and sound at our base, and we have cleaned out our inventory. So here we go. Well, I've wound up winding around and coming up into some dripstone caves. These caves were kind of up behind the upper levels of the Deepslate, so I've just been exploring these, picking up a lot of iron, and I'm kind of leaving the copper behind because it's clogging my inventory. I'll come back and get that at some point, but I've got plenty of copper for the moment, so that's where I'm at right now. Updates to come. Alright, I think I've explored all of this upper area. This is where we came in, the lava. The first diamonds we mined were right there. I think what I'd like to do now is get some of these upper levels before going down into the deep dark. So, and we may find an easy path down there. So what I'm going to do is maybe tunnel across to here and work in this area right here. So we're going to head over and do that. And I'll meet you over there. Alright, as you can see, I made my way over here and I've started exploring. Oh my goodness. Wow, we just avoided that. Well, I've made my way over here and started exploring some of this over here, and gonna have to pay pretty close attention because it is not demobbed. So, wow, that was a close one. Glad we got that on camera. Alright, hope you guys got a good tickle out of that one, and I'm gonna keep lighting this up over here. There's, you can see our lava where we came in right there. There's our little diamond pit where we first got our first diamonds. Mined our first diamonds, I should say. But yeah, we're just lighting this up, exploring this area. And this is kind of a three-way, who knows which way to go. Here, lava. We got some iron there. But yeah, this is good. We're finding a lot of ores, not a lot of diamonds up here though, so I'm kind of wanting to work my way back down, but I just have to be careful not to leave any dark areas for surprises. So, and we're getting down into some Deepslate here, which sounds, or which looks really good to me. Yeah. And there's some tuff around here as well. That falls off into nothing, so be careful that way. Let's go this way, see how things look. Oh, and I'm out of torches. Let's see if I have any coal. Oh, I absolutely have some coal, so we can make some torches real quick. And we'll make a few more sticks. And then a few more torches. There we go. But yeah, the mining is going good overall. We're just gonna have to change our focus to diamonds and not worry so much about all these other ores. But to come back and get those later on. And this is leading us down, so I'm liking the look. Oh, that was the end of that. So tons and tons of ores to pick up though. I can do all that off camera later once all this is lit up. Looks like we're gonna have to work our way down deeper here, so let's see what we can do. How's this looking? Yeah, this is still a good ways from... Oh, look at there. Yeah, well, hello, Mr. Diamonds. So we'll use our fortune here. I've had to actually back off on using my fortune tool because I'm only using it now for diamonds, and I do hear zombies will come in my way, so we do need to be careful. And yeah, this is good. 4 diamonds so far out of this. good. Alright. Alright, I see only a spider as of right now in our way. But I would like to work down here and see what we can find. Not ready yet to come down, are we? Maybe we can get down here. Zombie. Alright, let's place a block here. And we can maybe figure out where we're going now. Zombie with a steel or iron shovel here. I think we'll go this way, maybe. We'll go both ways eventually, I'm sure. And we'll be able to make a staircase down there. There's some upper areas there we'll have to watch out for. Skeleton here. Secure him. Whoop. Gravel will not hold the torch, so sorry if I seem distracted here. I'm trying to not die in the process of doing this exploration. Wow, look at that. That's amazing. That is unbelievable how much space is in this vault of this cave. And we've got a friend, a creeper. And we were able to deal with him effectively. Let's heal up here. Get another view at this cave here. Wow, it's impressive. It's a very large vault. Oh, look here. I was gonna say this just winds back around. And there's where we just were a moment ago. Wow, it's amazing. We've really worked hard to light this up. And we're making slow and steady progress. Let's work on this little Enderman situation here. I need a little more space to deal with Mr. Enderman, but would like those pearls, sir. Whoops. Almost screwed that up. And they hit so hard. No pearls. Alright, let's try heading this way. we got a creeper on our hands here. Oh, great. Able to take care of him without having to get too close. I don't want to just drop down in there, that's for sure. We'll just work our way around this edge here. And try to light this up. Alright, good. So there's an area we've been before. That goes down. So I'm thinking, yeah, good. This dead end, so we don't have to worry about trying to explore that. But I'm thinking down is the way to go for diamonds. And this is, oh, we got a geode here. Check that out. Nice. Now, if we were to crack into this and go ahead and get a couple of amethyst, you know, we could make ourselves a spyglass for doing exploration, which is really handy. Help our inventory out here a little bit. Here, zombies. I don't know if they're in the geode or not. They are in the geode. This may be a good way down, potentially. We're going to have to work on this staircase and improve it a little bit. But yeah, we could get down here and try to go deeper into the mine, or into the caves. Another zombie. Gold helmet on this guy. Alright, he's done. Creeper. He's taken care of. Still not enough space. I know I could just hop down, but I want to be able to climb in and out quickly and not have to worry about getting into a situation where I'm stuck and don't have a way back out. And I just run myself into more trouble. And it's pretty much guaranteed death. Can make this work like with that. Perfect. Now I think we're in a better situation. We can get out of here if I were to mine this. Perfect. And that's the amethyst we needed. I want to light this up in here a little bit. Perfect. And what we don't want to do is break the blocks with the X's on them. We want to break the amethysts that are on the blocks with the X's, but not the X's themselves. And I could get one of these with a silk touch, and that could be some decorations. Nothing's coming after us. We'll get a few of these shards. These will grow back as long as we're close enough to cause these to tick and grow. It's our first geode of our series. Oh, wait just a second, guys. I am out of arrows. Wait, yes I am. Okay, he didn't hurt the geode, I don't think, which is good. I think we're gonna have to go back up and get some arrows and then work our way back down here. And that was the end of that pickaxe. But we still have our fortune axe, so we'll keep that. Well, this is good. Alright. I'm going to head back up and I'll meet you guys up top, okay? Alright, we've made it back up top, and I found a couple more diamonds on the way back out because obviously had to wander a few places to figure out the way out because I don't have things mapped out in my head yet down there. But yeah, so I got 7, that brings our total up to 10, and then I've got 7 more from earlier that we found, so now we're up to 17. So that's looking pretty good. We don't have enough levels to enchant anything, so I could go ahead and make some armor though. Might as well. So I'll make legs.
Look, has made the advancement cover me with diamonds.
Head, and we'll make the feet. So we don't have enough for the chest, so we need that. But let's take these on into the enchanting room. And yeah, we can't enchant, but that would be a protection 3 if we could get it. So that would be really nice. But yeah, so we've got those 3, and we're looking good. I was thinking about putting this in the enchanting room. I silk touched a couple of these. How about we put one here and here? Just kind of give it a little ambiance in our enchanting room. It's kind of nice. Let's see, what else? I need to sort through all this inventory junk and throw some of these ores in the furnaces, and once I do that, we'll head back down. So I'm going to do that really quick. Alright, we're all hooked back up with all the stuff we need to get back down there, and I'll show you what I did with the ender chest. I should have done this the first time, but went ahead and put some bamboo in here so we can make whatever we need out of wood, put some extra torches, another stack of arrows, made the spyglass, and then we have arrows and torches in our inventory with some bundles and everything we need. So a boat and some boots, a lead, a couple leads, and a flint and steel, so we should be good. Make sure we break this with silk touch, and off we go. And let the exploration begin. So let's see what we can find down here. A lot of tuff there. We've passed some iron and some tuff, so maybe a tough iron vein. For those that don't know, you can find iron veins sometimes inside tuff, and they're mega iron veins, and they have immense amounts of iron in them, so definitely something worth mining. I still can't get over how big this is down here. Wow. Alright, we haven't gone this way. Let's light this up. We haven't gone this way either, but let's go deeper. Usually deeper means diamonds. And I think this guy's stuck. Well, let's attempt to get him. Yeah, I think he's stuck. Never trust an Enderman though, remember they can teleport, so. Alright, let's work our way through here. It's a lot of good iron down here. It's gonna be great. I kind of want to save it for when I have fortune that I can spend. So maybe a diamond pickaxe with fortune and hopefully mending. I remember this little spot. We came up through here earlier. Just want to clean out these areas because mobs can spawn and then they'll kamikaze bomb you from above. All kinds of stuff can happen. These caves can be very chaotic. Diamonds deeper. And dead ends don't mean diamonds. Sometimes they do though. Got redstone, we've got gold, we've got more tuff. We've got lapis. We've got dive bomb, creeper spots. Ooh, like right there. That scared me to death. Wow. I think I broke my joystick, or my little mouse joystick. I was working on it so hard. See how I'm drifting? Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I yanked on it so hard, I think I kind of damaged it. Almost feel like this is sort of drunk. Wow. I'm gonna pause here and see if I can fix this. Alright, I think I got it fixed. I had to restart my game. That was so weird. I don't know what happened there. I think I did it because I was so startled. But yeah, wow. It's very disorienting. Immense amount of tuff down here. Oh yeah, now we're getting into some deep dark. So you can mine this deep dark, ideally with a hoe. Oh, that's a shrieker, and that gives us our first strike. And 3 strikes, we get the warden. So we're gonna need to be careful with that. Let's see. We have to not place torches, and we have to sneak, and we can't break blocks unless we're breaking.
Lubricus has made the advancement sneak 100.
So we'll have to break this block, I believe. I could mess this up. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so we took care of him. And we just got XP for that. Could have done that with Silk Touch, and we would have been able to preserve him. In fact, I'll do that on these. And we'll be able to preserve these. There we go. And like I said, you can break these. They break better with a hoe. But you can get a lot of XP from these. In fact, we could probably get enough XP to go ahead and get our diamond armor, at least the first piece, taken care of. I think it was the pants, right? But let's focus on finding more diamonds. So many things to get distracted by. Oh, no diamonds here. We went down there. Looks like there's a way to go up here. Maybe, well, maybe, let's see. We're definitely down here in the deep dark. And we have a strike. I'm not sure how long it takes the strikes to expire, but we've got one. If we do spawn the warden, we'll need to run out of here very quickly. So we don't want to get into that situation. Well, we just need to get down there. See if we can either go through here. Yeah, we can go through here. But that doesn't get us down there, does it? I feel like I need to be quiet on the microphone, even though that has nothing to do with it. It's so funny. And I need one more block here. Now I can make a quick escape if need be. Would be nice to have a couple of blocks here to work our way that way if we need to. Alright, I say we go this way, as that looks spooky. Man, this color just makes you nervous. It just darkens everything down, even though you think it would brighten things up with that lighter blue in it, or lighter kind of aquamarine, but it just doesn't. I thought I saw some diamonds through there flickering, but I Guess maybe not. Well, we don't want to drop down in there. And we've reached a dead end. So let's see. Let's go this way. We're gonna have to face the deep dark either way, looks like. So funny, I'm being quiet like the warden could hear me. Oh, that was some weird sounds. That's some weird, eerie sounds, guys. Wow, it's like staticky, but definitely got my attention. I tell you, Minecraft's not a horror game, but it can definitely spook you out. This track is intense. Do remember we have one strike on us. So we do want to avoid, we do want to avoid bringing out the warden. Big tough area. Oh yeah, I remember this is where the creeper jump scared us, so you can either go up that way or down this way. Actually, we've already gone down this way, so I guess we'll go up this way. Alright, we got a nice staircase up through here. Plenty of ores. I've got my work cut out for me later when it's time to get all these ores. This is going up, and I don't... Oh, we got ourselves a enemy here. Really don't want to go up. This is taking us... Oh my, this is taking us out of the... I got him right before he took off out of the way. Yeah, this is taking us out of the Deepslate. Yeah, this is a completely different room here. And there could be diamonds here, but not likely. Enchanted shovel. But he didn't drop it. Alright, let's get this lit up. nice music. That goes deep. Oh, that's good. Ooh, careful. That goes down to an area we've previously explored. That's new areas. Alright, first things first, we need to grab us our ender chest. Another stack of torches. And let's get rid of some of this random stuff here in our inventory so we can kind of start fresh here. Silk touch. Done. Alright, let's attempt to go this way. Now we're in the upper portion of this large chamber. That didn't go anywhere. This is taking us down to some deep slate. That goes down nicely. We might have to staircase down there. Let's see what this does. Yeah, I think the other one staircases down, or potentially has the ability to staircase down deep, so let's give this a go. Whoops, wrong tool. Up over there as well, it looks like. Ooh, careful. Looks like we may have just found ourselves a dead end, so that's okay. That happens. Part of caving in Minecraft. Yeah, we didn't go this way. Alright, let's get back into this deep slate. Maybe we can do something here. Uh-oh. We've got some thunder and lightning happening. up above. I think I'm gonna let it roll. I do have a lightning rod on a portion of the house, so should be good. But it does make this exploration even that much more eerie. A little tough cave here. Oh wow, here we go. This is what we were looking for, guys. Bound to be some diamonds down here for sure. Just a matter of figuring out how to get down there. So no wall there. No wall here. This looks like it's just sort of out in the middle of nowhere. Just dropping down out of nowhere. It's not a long drop, but still. The problem is dropping down in there and then you have no way back out. And there's plenty of mobs down there to keep us far too busy. Let's see. Yep, that drops off to nothing. Same here. Yep, same here. There's just nothing. Yeah, this entire area does not have a wall to kind of go against and work our way down. We could always use water, but water's dangerous because it's hard to get back up water when something is shooting at you. Could we staircase down? I don't know if I have the ability to do that. Let's see. This is going to test my Minecraft skills. I can't put a block under a block unless I'm already under that block. I can do that, but that's not doing me any good. Well, here's one thing we could do potentially is pillar out to take a look. Now we could get shot off this pillar extremely easily. Huh, doesn't go out. I assume this would just go out. That may be a good sign. As we get shot while standing on that ledge, that edge right there, it's going to be a problem. So I think we'll use discretion and try to get down a different way. Just have to be patient. Look at there. He kamikazed himself all the way down there. Fascinating. Oh, I don't have a pickaxe. Alright, let me build one. Alright, got the pickaxe now. This is deep dark. Some of it is. Oh, the sensor's clicking. Oh, that's not good. Boy, these are some conundrums we're getting ourselves into here that we can't get down. I decided to come back over to this area and maybe try to work our way down here. So I'm going to work on that. We do have to deal... Oh, here's a geode here. I do have to deal with the fact that the skulk is right there as well. And we found diamonds. We'll use our fortune pickaxe. Just taking all this in. Amazing. Diamonds hidden within the skulk here. With lava very nearby, so we do need to be careful. appears to be all of the diamonds in this vein here. Why, there's no lack of deep dark down here. We've got skulk sensors. We need to kind of be careful with that. So they will eventually trip or not a catalyst, but a screecher. Just kind of going around lighting the backside area of this up so that we can kind of have a frame of reference to work from. That's 2 strikes. 2 strikes, guys. Oh, that's 3. We gotta get out of here. The warden's coming. Let's see. I think our only shot is this. I do not see where he spawned, but he definitely spawned. Or maybe we have to have one more to spawn him. Oh, look at there. Well, that was he definitely did not spawn, because there's a whole different music when he spawns. And like a heartbeat sound. Well, that was sort of serendipitous to find these diamonds. Probably have enough for the chest now. Well, the deep dark is definitely not for the faint of heart, that's for sure. I think we're gonna stop here. I'm gonna find my way back up to a safe place and clean out the inventory and maybe make a diamond chest. And that's probably it for this episode, so I'll meet you guys up top. Well, on my way up, look what I found. Found more diamonds. Can't reach those, so we'll pillar up. See if there's any more here potentially. Looks like no. Alright guys, so I'm back up after the caving expedition and put away everything in the inventory, and came in here and wanted to show you what I ended up doing. I ended up able to craft all the diamond tools and diamond chest, and that gets us to where we're fully decked out in diamond now, as you can see here. Now it's just a matter of enchanting. So I took the liberty of going around the farms and getting up to 35 levels so we can get that process started. As you can see, this iron is looking pretty rough. The fortune pickaxe is getting low, and if you'll notice, the repair costs are now, well, I don't have iron, but I think it's like 9 levels. And I think the sword is also getting up there in levels. So the more times you repair them, the higher it becomes, the higher cost it becomes in levels to repair them. So you can see that's 18 levels to fully repair, 16 to just put 1 in it, And to do the sword, it may not be as bad. I don't think I've done it. That's 11. And I'm gonna need to just put 1, 8, and that doesn't even get me to half durability. So tons of levels for that. So it's getting not smart to repair those. We could check. Let's check on some of this. I think all I've done is the boots. I don't think I've ever repaired the chest plate. So yeah, see, only 1 to get the chest plate back up to full, almost full. The pants are only 1, so it might be worth it. So we could focus on maybe tools at first. Yeah, this is not bad to get everything repaired up on the iron armor. So let's start with how about we start with the pickaxe? See, I think, didn't we say the pants were actually, I think, protection or something? Let's look real quick before we, yeah, protection 3. So that's too good to pass up, so we should definitely do the pants first, even though you know, we kind of are good on that. But let's go ahead and do that first. Let's see what we get. Yeah, protection 3, unbreaking 3, really good. So that's basically the same pants. And the durability is much higher now on diamonds, so that'll last a lot longer. Still need to get some mending, but that'll come in time. So let's see what our options are now. We've got so many different enchantables here that we can really check it out and see what our best options are. So efficiency 4 is really, really good. I think we should probably take that. Let's see what we get. Efficiency 4 and unbreaking 3. That's a phenomenal pickaxe there. We just need mending on that, and it'll literally be super serviceable at this point. Now we're down to 29 levels. Let's see, is anything super tempting? Ooh, silk touch on the hoe. Silk touch on the axe, another good one. Silk touch on the shovel, another good one. Knockback 2 on the sword, not as interested. Thorns on the chest plate, not as interested. Protection 3 on the helmet, that's really good. Depth Strider 3 on the boots, that's really good. So I think I'll go for the helmet. So we just need 1 more level. So I'm going to go grind that and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Let's get this diamond helmet sorted out. So there's protection 3, respiration 3, unbreaking 3. So another carbon copy of the one I had before. So that's good. Let's see, so pants are done. That's done. Now we're down to 27 levels. Let's see if we can get a book. Density, not interested. Protection 1, eh. Let's see what we can do here. Unbreaking 1, not too interested. Unbreaking 1. Knockback 1. Protection 1. Projectile protection. So really not a lot besides what we've got. Let's see. I think that's gonna be the best we can do. We might, let's see what let's attempt to make an iron sword, because this iron sword's gonna break. I don't want to just enchant the other diamond sword just with random stuff just to use it. So let's see what this can do. Knockback 1. Hopefully we'll get something else, and that's it. So that's what we've got. Now, do we have a sharpness book? Smite. Unbreaking 3 is a really good book. We'll hold on to that. It'd be nice to get a sharpness book. Impaling Thorns, Protection 3. That's a really good book. Protection 3. So, it looks like we're kind of stymied on going any further with any of these enchants. So I think what we'll do is let's heal up this armor. because that didn't look real expensive to do. I think I'll do these just one armor, that way I don't overdo this in terms of how much armor we spend and levels we spend on this. I'm gonna have to do 2 on this one. Yeah, that gets it, I think, fully repaired, so that's good. And then see, this is just, oh, that's just too expensive. But I really need that fortune because that's really the only one I've got. I may just have to bite the bullet. Oh man, it's expensive. 18 levels. It's all my levels. We're gonna do it though. And we're only gonna use that for diamond. So that is what it is. Alright, so let's put this away. Let's put all this on. The shield is fine for now. Knockback. You know, we could put unbreaking on this, and that would help us tremendously. Yeah, let's do that. How much is that going to cost us, though? Oh, it only costs 3, so we just need to grab a couple levels, and we can put unbreaking on that, and that'll make a big difference. That's unbreaking 3, right? Yeah, I think that's going to actually be worth it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What did I do wrong here? Okay, I put that on the sword. Okay, that makes more sense. So that's a no-go. So, oh well. Should have done that before we started, probably using it, but 'tis what it is. It's a temporary item as it is. We're gonna advance past it at some point, so that already has unbreaking 3. I was just thinking, but no. Alright, so I think that's about as far as we can take this for now. And we're gonna get ready to be to go back down into the mines again. But yeah, it was a good episode. It was a good, a very good run down in the mines. Might have to work with some villagers in the next episode, but the sun is setting here on Cloudstone Vale. I am Lupercus. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.